Hey, hola mi gente. It's your man, the Afro-Rican, Orlando Crespo. Guess what? Giving you the rice and beans. Know what I mean? What up, Slime?
Hey. What happened? It's your boy, Collie Park Sean. I got some of that work from the dirt. Huh?
You got bars.
I got that grind with some shine if you give me some time. Okay. I got my folks up in here. I was practicing. I was in the shower practicing that. I got one of my people up in here, man. We go back a long way. A little bit. Anyway, tell the people who you is.
I'm Shannon Christopher.
All right. Okay.
Y'all know what time it is.
Hey.
Everybody, you know who it is. We got a lot to talk about. We about to have some fun. We might be a little out of order, but you know, that's what we do from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Fun with it. Yes, indeed. I am recording this time. Last week,
Yeah, you blew it.
I slipped.
Sorry,
The
Lydia.
audio was a little off. Lydia, you
Sorry,
know you got
Lydia.
to come back. You know, people still love that show, though. It's
It
still
was a great show, great energy.
Yeah.
I take the heat on that one.
You should.
I ain't got no problem
You
taking
should.
it. I'm thinking a lot of us have problems
Yeah.
with taking the heat when we know we messed up. I'm okay with taking the heat. I messed up.
I think you tried to say something right there. Tom. I think you tried to say something.
I'm just saying.
fall right into it.
Yeah, I think you tried to say
what
something.
What are you talking about?
Speaking of problems, let's just get to it.
Okay.
I heard a song yesterday and this morning because I had to hear it twice that made me think I ain't that old to be listening to that kind of music. I heard of Throat Babies
Oh, Lord.
last night, this morning.
Right.
Vulgar,
You never
brother.
heard of
Yo,
it?
this song,
I've
man.
heard it thrown around here and there.
No, this song, bro.
Because when you hear the chorus, it doesn't sound like that. But then when you really
It's all,
break it down,
when they start rapping, it just get uncomfortable for even me to listen to, bro.
Worse than Cardi B stuff?
Oh, that's family music. That's
Really?
the hustle song compared to this, bro.
Worse
Baby,
than
did you hear Did you hear the title? Throat Baby.
Yo, then they got a video for it.
Okay.
What we doing out here? That's all I need to know. What we doing?
Hey,
I ain't did-
Quase Bay said, "Get them folks they lane. Them young folks, let them have their lane."
Well, there's gonna be a whole bunch of grandbabies.
No, it ain't.
32-year-old
The chick
grandparents out
said-
here.
What?
We parents, I got his babies in my throat.
Oh,
See what I'm saying? See how you face?
Yeah.
This, terrible. This song was terrible, dog.
oh man.
Wow.
I gotta listen to that one when the show's
you
over
don't.
with.
No, you don't. You ain't gotta listen. You ain't missing nothing.
Too
I mean,
much.
it got to be a line somewhere, bruh.
You ain't gotta listen to it.
Two Live Crew is like nothing compared to what's popping.
I was
these
gonna ask
days,
you.
bro.
Right. Come
Okay,
on.
they on the brink of being banned then instantly.
Well, this is obviously what they let this play on. The
Oh yeah, they got a
radio.
video, bruh.
So there's a market for this
What are they-
ratchetness.
I guess they call it ratchet music. I guess.
I don't know.
What's ratchet anyway? What the fuck is that?
When it's just not acceptable.
Ratchet is unacceptable.
That's
Right,
like, that's
to
like
me.
that's like black people.
Right. I was gonna say, no,
that's
I
an
can't go with
That's
that.
another show.
There you go.
That's another show.
Just terrible.
Yeah,
Just ratchet.
that's another show. Moving on.
Oh man, Shannon.
Everybody listen to Throw Babies, and let me know what y'all think.
I don't want to hear about no damn thought babies.
Look at all the likes.
See what I'm saying?
Oh hell no.
All these freaks.
Oh man.
How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, too blessed to be stressed.
That's right.
Shannon, tell the people where you from, where you at, and what you got going on.
Where I'm from the Bay Area in California. Atlanta's my second home. Hey. Atlanta's my second home. Hey. You don't do that.
Okay.
You know,
I know
it can
it's
go.
all
We
in
can go
your
back and
system.
forth.
For us, it's just a whatever. But you get live off of it.
You know?
Okay.
So I'm representing California. I'm a professional services consultant, financial champion. I provide services to the underserved community. That means a lot of us who are undereducated, who strive to do better in their careers, who want to advance and excel. And I also do some education in the areas where I try to fill in the gaps.
Okay.
So in schools where they aren't teaching financial education, I slide in there
Okay.
and provide some education to the students, and then I invite their parents in because there's that gap as well, because you don't know what you don't know.
That's huge.
So.
How's the participation as far as the parents go?
Excellent.
Excellent. Okay.
Excellent.
I think now everybody, if you can teach them how to make some money or how to maneuver money, I think people are interested.
We're interested in.
Yeah, as opposed to just being ignorant and not knowing.
Right.
I think now if you have somebody in your circle or around that will teach you, people are pretty open to that.
And they're more receptive because I look like them. I sound like them.
Right.
You know, I've been where they are. And, you know, I genuinely connect with them because the goal is to, you know, each one teach one. But the goal is to break that cycle, that generational curse that they talk about as far as lack of financial education, because the parents have positioned their children to be where they are.
Sure.
And so if we can stop that and then invite the parent in, we can make that connection so that it's a collaborative effort. You know, back in the day, they were talking about when you'd ask your family, can I have this or can I have that? No. Why?
Right.
You know, it's because we don't have it. Why? Don't ask me why. I'm turning that around. Ask me why. Because we have this, we have that, we have this, and this is why we can't afford this. And it's good to open up that dialogue with your children and your parents so that they understand what the cost of something is and not just money growing on trees.
Very important.
Absolutely.
How long you been doing that?
It's been now 10 years. I started off in a financial education course, was able to fix my own credit.
Okay.
And through that process, I learned a lot.
Right.
Bumped my head. You know, I had to file bankruptcy. I had to go through a lot of challenges. And then I got on the other side and I said, well, why aren't people like me teaching this? And if they are, why aren't they talking on my level? They're talking stocks and they're talking things that are far more advanced than what, you know, the working parent or the working class is trying to receive. So I needed to fill in that gap. And so what I learned, I was able to take the training, become certified, and then began small. I started teaching small classes at my church. And then it branched out to the community. And then I decided I'm going to make a business out of it because someone else needs to know this information. And I feel like if anybody else can make money off of it, I need to get my portion. So I was able to monetize it.
That's what's up.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
And
man.
I think that just help everybody.
Man, who you telling? I wish we had classes and people of the community to come in there and teach us some financial well-being. You know what I mean? Give us a strong start on this thing because we come out of school in debt. We got parents in debt, you know. And that's a deep hole to crawl out of. I know you mentioned bankruptcy. Now let me ask you guys, why is it so hard pressed when we hear that word? Do we like bankruptcy? That's just terrible. What do you think about that?
We did kind of touch on that last week a little bit.
Yeah, it's if you're uneducated about it, you just you go off the word, and you and think coming up all you heard was bankruptcy was bad,
Right.
but you don't understand what exactly it is. You don't understand the different chapters of it. You know what's right for you, or you know whatever. So you hear bankruptcy, you think, oh, shit, I done fucked up, I'm about to lose everything, and that's not the case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rich people
Do it all the time.
Excuse me. Wealthy people,
Right.
Do it all.
they do it all the time.
Just
you know.
start over.
So that's what that is. You said something about stocks and the climate that we in right now. You know, stocks is I don't want to say trending because it's been here, but a lot of people are getting more educated on that. Do you you dabble in that as far as the things that you teach?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But we start from the beginning because it's easy to get in there. You know, people are saying Cash App offers you this option for stocks.
Right.
Robinhood offers you this option. But have you paid your scanner bill?
Right.
You know, do you have money to move around?
Right.
Because if you don't touch that.
Yeah.
Don't enter that realm. And so we get you right first, and we talk about what's left in the budget, and then can you play with some things?
I got GameStop, but I ain't got no water.
You feel me? It's dry out here,
You know what I'm
literally.
saying?
You
I like
cashed
that
out,
they
you got some.
highlighted that one young cat that his mama bought him some GameStop stock for Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
And he cashed out on it when it went up the
Oh
other
yeah.
day. So
People
I
got
was
paid,
happy
man.
they highlighted
I'm happy
that,
the people
man.
got paid, man.
The fact they said Kwanzaa on regular news, I'm
Right.
like, okay,
Right.
I'm good.
Somebody got fired after that, bro. What are you doing?
Definitely.
Oh man, what was your experience with bankruptcy? And let's just not personalize it, but more in the sense
Sure.
of to kind of let people know exactly what it is and the whole process and all that.
No, I'm going to personalize it. Because
Okay,
I
all right,
did wrong.
all right.
Oh wow.
did bad.
Okay.
Give it to us.
You know, I went to community college. I walked up to that same table that everybody walks up to, giving out free T-shirts and credit cards. Oh, sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm in college. I need all that Ralph Lauren.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I need all that Tommy
how I go
Hilfiger,
to.
There
you
go.
know?
Yeah.
I walked up to that table, and that was the beginning of my demise. I charged it up and figured, well, you know, that was free money. And it's not important because my mom always say, you know, we broke anyway, so
wow.
it's okay to be broke. And that was the beginning of the end because from that point I had credit cards and collections. And then I got through school, community college, and I had those student loans. And then out of college, I got that car. And, you know, I didn't have gainful employment. So they came and got that car.
Oh yeah.
And it went on
Yeah.
my credit. So it was a progression over time. And so when I finally was in a situation where I needed to get an apartment for myself, I needed to get another car, I was told no a lot. And that was because of the decisions I made.
Right.
So in speaking with a financial advisor, they were like, well, you can either pay it off and you don't have those funds, you don't have the means, or you can file for bankruptcy and you can somewhat clear what you owe and ultimately get a fresh start. That was what was attractive to me. And that we all know that there's different options for bankruptcy. But for me, I needed to file that 7 and clear off everything that I possibly could. And I went that route. And I did it by myself. I went through and I filed all that paperwork,
Right.
completed it myself, you know,
Sure.
because number one, I couldn't afford to pay nobody else.
Right.
But also I needed that lesson, you know, because I feel like if you go through something, you got to grow through it. And in that, I knew that I wanted to be an educator at some point to some capacity. So going through that process it allowed me to understand, not just teach it, but actually apply it. It's a practical knowledge. After I've gone through it, I can show others how to get through it. So that the bankruptcy was a tough decision because again, it was taboo. Oh no, that's the end. But that was a fresh beginning for me. That was a fresh start for me.
I think that's the big misconception people have. Bankruptcy is literally just a reset.
Right.
But like you said, it's taboo when we speak about it. So
I know you had mentioned credit and clearing up your credit or whatever. As far as disputing charges, is it easier to dispute them on a credit card versus a debit card, or what's the difference?
It's really no difference. What I suggest is pulling your credit report. People are so reluctant to just look at their credit reports. And sometimes it can be intimidating. It is very intimidating, especially if that score is low.
He working with a 6 over here. It's all good.
right, I got
It's all good.
a 450.
It's all good.
That's what it is, you know. We try to hide from things, and we're not only hiding from our credit report, we're ignoring calls from creditors. And my suggestion was just pull out your credit report and start going through it and identify what you know is there
Right.
and belongs there. And then there are things that should not be there. And through the process of building or fixing my own credit, I just went through everything and redlined it.
Right.
Went through every page and said, this is it. This is correct. This is not correct. And it takes time. And I think that's what intimidates people is that it is a process. And it is almost like a second job. And when you go through that process, you understand what should be on your credit report and what shouldn't. So you just dispute everything. I suggest everyone dispute everything. And when you, the cheat code is either they respond to you in the allowed time frame or they don't. But if they don't respond, it has to come off your credit.
Oh, wow.
What's the time frame though?
It depends. It depends because there's 3 major credit reporting agencies, and
Right.
of course they allow the creditors to respond within a certain time frame. So it depends on which one you're disputing and where you're disputing it at. If you dispute it online, if you dispute it on paper, there's various ways to do that.
Okay. You got?
No, I'm good.
And you said you do this for, you started your own business. How would people be able to get in contact with you if they wanted your assistance?
You can find me at shannonChristopherConsulting.com.
Mm-hmm.
I am online on Instagram and on Facebook, and I'm not hard to find at all.
Okay.
I'm always dropping gems. I feel like it's important to just drop the gems online, just,
Right. Sure.
Just make notes of people because I see different things on my timeline, the memes about credit and things.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh, hold on. That meme that went around a while ago is use your stimulus to do this, that, and the other and get an LLC. Well, hold up. You can't just get an LLC. There's a process you go through.
Sure.
And I just drop gems all day, every day about financial education because it's important. Somebody's listening. They may not like it. They may not respond and comment on it, but they're paying attention. And they're always in my inbox. And I'm always willing to answer questions about credit, about budgeting, the basics. I also offer a course for high school students just to get them involved in talking money. Some of them don't know what the difference is between a credit card and a debit card.
Yeah, that's important.
That is dope.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
One gem that I did notice that you dropped, I saw you went live a couple of days ago. What was it called? Self.inc?
Yes.
Could you kind of expound on that a little bit, and then we'll wrap. I promise you.
No, you good, bro.
Yeah, you good, bro.
We talking about getting money.
Okay.
We know this your thing.
We know it's your thing. You know what I'm saying? We sit back and relax.
Okay.
That's right.
Thank you.
Self used to be called Self Lender, and it's basically a credit rebuilding concept.
Right.
So you're ultimately using your own money, and you're paying into an account to build your credit. So you're paying either $25 or $50 a month into a self account. It's like a savings account. And every time you make that payment, it's building positive payment history. And they're reporting that to the credit agencies. Okay. So you're using your money to build your own credit.
Wow.
And
positive reports only.
Absolutely.
Got you. Okay.
Absolutely. Well, but of course, on the other hand, if you fall off, it's going to report that you've fallen off.
Okay.
And that it's a late payment. The concept of that is that after your term has closed, you've built up your credit using your money, and you've also got a small savings because the money that you've contributed over time is built up and banked up, and they cash you out at the end.
Is there a term?
There are certain terms. So you can go 12 months, you can go 24 months. I personally went through that process. My score went up 125 points.
What?
In a year.
What?
Get out.
In a year. And I only used $25 a month.
So
what? Yeah, write that down.
Got you.
I put it on auto pay.
Can I get a couple of
Yeah,
hours?
auto pay.
No, that's right.
At the end of the term, I went ahead and cashed out on some debt.
Oh, that's what's up.
Keep building that credit score.
That is a cheat code.
It is. It's
Big
using
time.
your own money. I don't see why anyone doesn't do it. Even the wealthiest of people can improve their credit scores, and that's so easy to do. Why not?
Wow.
You got 25. What do you spend $25 a month on, Ralph?
I spend $25 on cigarettes in a week.
Yeah.
I spend more than that.
I like
cigarettes.
All right.
We talking about cigars, y'all.
Cigar, I'll just play. Yeah, that's every time we would step in the door.
Oh my goodness. That bill be stupid.
Catch them every Sunday at 5:00.
We are there tomorrow. So
We'll be there tomorrow.
we are there tomorrow.
Hey, quick question, guys. What percentage do you think? What percentage of your credit report reflects your payment history? What would you say?
What percentage of my is the history?
Mm-hmm. Your payment history.
Payment history. I would probably say like 30 to 40%. What you think?
All right.
I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah.
What you think?
All right.
Yeah.
Like I would say 35, maybe 45%.
Okay.
It's about 40%.
It's about
Is
40.
it? Well, y'all hit that right out the park.
Yeah, we old, so I done been through the game.
Yeah,
I done been up
I done
and down.
filed bankruptcy and everything. Yeah, I done filed bankruptcy and everything.
It's all good. It's all good.
I think most of it is what you're currently doing and what you're building,
Gotcha.
right? Is that okay?
It is. And don't believe the hype that credit is not important. Because for a long time, I believed I can pay cash for anything.
I was gonna ask you that.
Don't believe the hype.
It's a lot of people that had that mentality though. I don't need the credit.
Them old people.
I got cash for everything. I mean,
I mean, cash is king when you directly doing something.
Right.
But if you trying to get a crib,
right,
something like that, they want to know if you ain't there.
Right.
Unless you cashing out for the house.
Yeah.
Would you say it's a form of someone's character based on their credit score?
Depends on the person. Because if you was married, divorced, I ain't paying this, I ain't fucking with them no more, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You don't know who, put that bill together, whoever, whatever. So I think that depends on just the situation, if I must.
Can I ask a hard, tough question?
I mean, this your show right now, bro. We rolling with you.
Hey, go ahead, Ted Koppel.
Yeah, we rolling with you.
Say we want to get married.
So you flipping it a little bit.
Will the credit report hinder people from jumping the broom?
That's on you.
No, it's on me.
Can your credit hinder you from marriage?
So one's financial status in their credit report won't define
Who they are.
To me. Right. But we're going to review that credit report before we go down that aisle.
Yeah, if I go down there, you got Pornhub.
Oh, shit.
You got Pornhub.
With a toe south.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you owe Pornhub $600? Like, what are we doing out here? What was you watching?
Y'all crazy.
I mean, but, like she said, man, you got to look at how they came to you.
Gotcha.
And if they came, like I said, if they come to you solo, ain't got no kids, nothing like that.
Right.
Credit score 400. Mm-hmm. We need to talk. Right. I like you, but hey, we need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come to me from a marriage.
Yeah.
And we, like you said, we gonna look through this stuff. Mm-hmm. I can't just say, "Oh, you ain't for me" because your credit bad because you wasn't alone getting this credit like this. So I mean, to me, that just all depends. This guy about to say something.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh, go ahead.
I just wanted to stay out of the way because I didn't want to say nothing.
Well, I mean, when you
that's why I backed up because I didn't want to say nothing.
When you take that lean, boy, it get real.
He trying to hide from the camera.
Right, because I didn't want to say
What you gotta say, Sean?
Well, I knew they was gonna put it on me.
Yeah, go ahead, because
if it ain't 700 and up, I'm out of there.
Really?
But explain your status though.
You're right. What about you?
What you mean? Oh, I'm good.
Ain't never been what?
What?
Married.
I ain't never been married.
Oh, ain't got no what?
Never been married. No kids.
Ain't got no kids.
Yeah,
So
ain't no chilling. So all my debt has been from me.
Right.
So, but nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. And I got to see how you living your life right now.
Sure.
Right.
And just your spending habits.
Because they could be trying to rebuild that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm there to help. If we
you helping?
To build
I help
together.
folk. I help.
Say what now?
I help folk.
You helping?
And spending money?
What you talking about? Yeah,
You paying for somebody else's debt?
I help. If I'm there,
That's
I'll
not
help.
what I asked you, sir. Are you paying for somebody else's debt?
Yes, I will. If it's hindering them from doing what they need to do on a regular basis, and I can shoot them 50 to 100, 200 a month,
Yeah.
I'm all right with
Oh,
that.
so that's the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this ain't just, no.
Oh, I don't
So
know.
Sean was sponsoring.
That's what it sound like me.
Ain't no sponsor there. No, that's who I'm with. That's who I'm with.
Like the kids say.
Yeah.
You said it twice.
2 times.
Okay.
With.
All
That's
right.
who I'm with.
Okay.
That ain't somebody I'm just with. Nah.
I'm with.
Nah. I was with her yesterday, but not tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, I'm with. I was with her yesterday, today, tomorrow.
So basically, if it's hindering y'all, it ain't really her at that point.
Well, if we ain't married, it's still you and me. It's not us together.
So why are you? And this is me asking personally. Mm-hmm. Why are you helping somebody and y'all not on that level?
When in a relationship, we on that level.
So what happens if it don't work? You take I need that credit back.
No. I'm a giving person. So if I was able to help you along the way and push you on and you do better, you find somebody, good luck. That's between you and Shawty. I did my part.
You and who?
Little Shawty.
Who the hell is Lil Short?
Atlanta.
That's between you and Little Shawty. Okay? Yeah. But I'm going to do my part because my Little Shawty said do right by people. So if I'm there and
you talking about, I would throw it off for a minute.
Big shout.
My guy, your guy, whoever guy you pray to. That's what I mean by Little Shawty.
That's what you say at night?
That one,
Lil Shawty?
Nah, I don't say Little Shawty.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
Oh, Lord.
What you think, Crespo? Because you being a married man.
Yeah.
And when y'all first got together, how was it? As far as y'all sit down? Because I know you a money guy. Like, you know everything.
I don't know everything.
I mean, we ain't really thinking you know everything, but you know
Right.
that's your field. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? This show is yours. Me and Sean just here. You know what I'm saying? But as far as when y'all sat down, like, did you was like, yo, let me just look at your credit report?
No, I just went in head first, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was love.
Oh man.
Gotta do it like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the way-
priceless.
Nothing else
Can't put a
matters.
price on that.
Then you just pay for whatever coming with it.
That's it.
Shit.
Just pay for
That's it. That's it.
Slow down.
But I take the rebuild seriously, though. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you're trying to build something,
sure,
yeah.
absolutely. And I'm sure a lot of these guests, and people out there, they would agree with us. You know what I mean?
You try to start a business and you in the 400s. I'm gonna ask you how you got to that 400.
Right.
What happened?
Right.
I mean, but like she said, it's steps to doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you out here just living,
Right.
all of a sudden you got entrepreneur spirit, you can't even pay your regular bills. the cable off at the house.
right, but you want to sell some cookies.
Right.
Right.
You don't pay these bills on time.
All of a sudden you want to weed. You
Right.
want weed. You selling weed.
You want to, and try to buy stock. I saw that.
Hold on,
Nah,
bruh.
what the? Hold on now.
This water ain't
Your
getting hot,
water ain't
bruh.
hot.
Right.
It's not
How
getting
you gonna
hot.
try to get some stock?
Yeah, what are we doing?
What you, GE stock, Georgia Power Fiber. Is that the stock even?
For real, like
Y'all shout out.
it's a real thing, man. 'Cause like we joking, but it's actually people.
Yeah.
It's groups on Facebook. Like if your credit score ain't 750, 800, you can't even get in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, absolutely,
There's
absolutely.
groups for everything.
Yeah, I've been denied by a couple. I tried to slide. see if
Blocked.
let me see if I can get in here.
But what are the groups about? Is it about financial?
It's relationship groups, but they at a point where they credit is first.
So they
We get to
check-
love later.
So they
I
check
guess you
your-
got to submit your credit report to get in the group.
Oh, that's
Nah,
crazy.
we're not doing that.
Yeah.
That's
We're
too
not
much.
doing that.
Like, that's
Turn
crazy.
that all the way up.
You got some
Churches doing
You
that.
got some people. I mean, Creflo got an airplane out of it, didn't he? That's another show. That's another show.
Another show.
I mean, but you got people that they marry for stability, not love.
Right.
So, you know,
Wow.
That ain't me.
That's true.
I mean, but that's I'm not like that. I need love.
Yeah,
first.
that ain't real
I'll
love.
take your broke ass. Come here.
Yeah, we can work it out. Right. We can work,
We'll work it out.
we work it
You know what
out.
I'm saying?
But
I
you
have my
to have a
limits,
decent
though.
mindset too.
I was finna say, there's some limits to that.
Right.
Though.
I mean, yeah, but
Like, you ain't got no car.
okay. Let me ask you this. But
Okay.
that's. But if I'm gonna ask you, would you date a man with no car
Where's he live?
Let's say 30 minutes from you.
on Earth?
In the Bay.
Well, it depends.
He from the Bay.
It depends
Let's say
because-
30 minutes from you.
Well, the Bay Area, you have public transportation. There's a
Okay.
means, and most people prefer not to even have a car because it's a
Okay,
liability.
I see what you're saying. I'm like,
traffic.
wait a minute. What do you mean?
Yeah, we don't have that option here.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't got no car here. You're not
Definitely
going
You
don't.
got luck.
Ain't going nowhere.
You ain't
Studio
getting-
audience laughing over there.
Yeah, it's not an option here.
Right.
But you have to have a good reason. If you've given up your car so that you can sacrifice and put yourself in a better position.
What if it's to be a rapper? Why always put everything on rap music?
But
What
you
if-
know
what-
more
what
rap
if-
music than they
What if,
want
yeah, what if I meet you, you know what I'm saying? We have a good conversation, the vibe right, and then I'd be like, well, I'm about to go catch the bus. And you be like, hold on, what's going on? I'd be like, well, I sold that to put my CD out.
And I'm going to the studio.
Yeah. Would you,
I'm on the way
It's
to
a
the
pleasure meeting you.
God damn, we can't, rappers, why the rappers be struggling?
Unbelievable.
And listen, there's a lid for every pot.
Right.
I'm not
Yo,
your
she
lid
just-
or your pot.
She just hit us with some real old shit.
Damn.
A lid for a pot.
Look,
Write
gotta
that
write
down.
that
Write that
down.
down.
Write
A
that
lid for a pot.
I done stole one of her sayings before on the show.
Have-
Yeah, I have. See, that let me know you don't watch the show.
Right,
But
there you go. There you go. I don't know what button it is, but I need to. Yeah, there you go.
Just hit something.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm an avid watcher.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that we can tell by that book club.
Yeah.
But that's later in the show. That's later in the show. You know what I'm saying? That's later in the
I
show.
love you too, Ralph.
And I'm gonna use the same. I'm gonna use it on you.
What's that?
When you look in that mirror, it get real heavy.
Uh,
Ah,
listen,
okay.
that's real.
Yeah, that's what I've been using, and you ain't even know.
You said it before, but I didn't know you used it on the show.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't never heard you say that on the show.
Yeah, I don't say that.
Maybe I need to watch the show. I don't know.
You probably was.
You know what I'm saying?
He probably
don't even know.
He was in his phone or something. He-
I probably, that might have been one of them drunk shows.
Right, that would have been.
That mirror is heavy.
Oh yeah. What we got? What we got?
Oh,
I
check
give you
her
a
resume.
card. They got a card, bro. So basically, what about you? You ain't. What if a woman ain't got no car? You with that?
Depends on how attractive I am. I'm gonna make the effort. I'm gonna make it work out. Until I just get tired. Like, look, get your stuff together, meet me halfway. So, Lyft, Uber, it's no excuse now.
Oh, what is excuse, bro?
If you want it to work out, you'll make it happen. We prioritize what we want to prioritize.
That's real. This answer here is about to be tremendous to my laughing. Sir, what are you gonna do? Because we live a different lifestyle than this guy. So what we doing?
It is not happening.
For real?
It ain't happening. It's not happening.
She ain't got no car, bro.
I'm not
what
for
if
the
she
round
look
trip.
like Janet Jackson?
I ain't round trip shouty.
What if she
Like a 20-minute drive now turns into an hour and a half for me because now I got to come pick you up, take you where you got to go. Let's just say you just come in here. Let's just say you come in here.
Why you got to take her around?
What else we doing?
Oh, so you saying you can't even drive? You can't go get her and drive her around?
No, I'll do what grocery store.
That ain't what she didn't ask you to take it to the grocery store, bro. Y'all are dating. Y'all okay? Y'all
help me understand.
Yeah, it's at the beginning, bro.
Okay, very beginning.
Yeah,
and she ain't got no car.
You 2 months in, let's say her car break down.
Okay,
and she be like, "Yo, I don't want to get it fixed."
Hold on now.
See,
that's the problem right there.
Wait, let me finish. She don't want to get it fixed because the car been breaking down a lot, so she's gonna save her money to get a better car. Will you continue?
I will not. And I would say this. I'm going to say this.
That's rough, man. Give her a chance, bro.
Screw you and her. Okay? Let me tell you why.
This guy. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Hey, yo, he an asshole.
I'm 42 years old.
Oh, here we go.
Hear me when I say it.
I hear
42.
42.
Okay? Where my studio out? 42.
42.
I'm listening.
The older I get, because I haven't been married, I haven't had kids, my patience is very, very, very thin, almost non-existent. And the simple fact that where I am in life, my requirements are a little bit more strict. And I'm not going to settle. I made it this far. I'm not going to settle. So if I'm not finna take on this project and I don't have to, I'm not. I want somebody at least on a, not even on the same level. They don't have to be on the, but they mind state have to be. When you said, she said, I don't want to make.
First of all, sir, you real aggressive right now. let's break it down.
Security.
Right. Can I get security? This guy is real aggressive right now.
I need you on contract.
Bring that. Hey, it's in my contract. I cannot get into any physical altercations on this show. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bro.
When you said that, she said, I don't want to get my car fixed and I'm going to save up to get it. That's a problem.
But she didn't ask you for nothing.
But still, that means at some point I'm going to pick her up because I'm going to want to see her and spend time with her.
That's your boo.
So now I'm making round trips.
Shorty. Is that how you said? Shorty?
I wasn't listening to you.
Shorty?
So what I was saying.
Shorty? Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Is you finished or is you done?
I'm both. Go ahead.
So at that point, I'm not trying to make the round trips. You know, it's kind of hard.
You've been with this girl for about 2 months.
Chemistry's there.
2 months that's early. 2 months.
2 months. You done hit it. It's 2021 now. You done hit it.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Forget it. She likes jazz music too.
Oh, you really gonna throw that up?
Oh yeah.
She smokes cigar. Y'all meet at the cigar line.
Oh yeah.
Her car break down on the way home. You gonna
why y'all trying to break me down on camera?
I'm just asking you, bro.
She like poetry.
She make an executive decision. She say, "Look, I'm just gonna work harder to get me another car because I'm tired of putting money in this." You gonna bounce on her?
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
He want what he want.
Hey, I'm just saying, I need somebody. Because
it's cold.
You know why? You know why I say that?
Why is this, bro?
And we can end this right here.
Yeah,
this is why I say that.
Yeah, we definitely ended this off this.
Because for me, at this point in my life, if I fall short somewhere, and it's somebody I'm talking to in a relationship with, I need to know that they'll be able to help me if I fall short, and vice versa. She's not gonna be able to help me, and that's bottom line.
But what if you?
This is bottom line. Now, end the story. You keep coming up with a whole nother alternative, but at the end of the day, if she can't help me, if I fall short, then
okay, we got studio audience got something. Studio audience.
You come up here. You got to come right here.
You got to come here. Studio audience.
Your studio.
Security, get her out here.
You get the microphone right there.
She don't want to participate. We get her out here. Yeah. Okay, she got to get fast and be ready. Okay, all right. Oh goddamn! All right. Take your time. We own this. Take your time. Take your time.
It's ours. It's ours. Take your time.
My question was, you said that when you fall short, you need someone to be able to help you. Mm-hmm. But it sounds like she fell short, and you're not willing to help her.
Well, she's not able to help me because she don't feel.
That's not what she said.
Fell.
Yeah,
she's fell short.
Yeah,
and she needs now somebody to be able to help her, and you're unwilling, but you want someone that's willing to help you when you fall short.
Right. Remember when he said that she said, I'm not going to fix my car. Mm-hmm. I am going to save and get another car. Mm-hmm. We need to make sure you got some type of transportation here in Atlanta.
Is that for you? Is that for you though?
It's for both of us. Because if something wrong with her car, I'll give you the money to get your car fixed. But if you made a conscious decision to say, I'm going to go without so I can save and buy a new car, we ain't on the same line. Because I don't care what you're driving, if it can get fixed, because I can guarantee you in the long run, getting this car fixed is going to be a hell of a lot cheaper than you buying a new car.
What if it's the engine?
She's making a decision. It's not that
but she didn't ask you for nothing.
Right.
As a boyfriend, I'm going to say, hey, what's wrong with your car?
And she said, Daddy, the engine gone.
You right now is just support.
That's it. She didn't ask you for nothing. She didn't ask you for nothing.
The only thing she's asking you
like
for
a real
support.
creep right now.
Well, I'm going to live with that.
You like a real creep right
because like I said, I'm looking at this point in my life, I can't look at the short game. I'm looking at the long game. So if you want to pick up a whole, so if you want to pick up a whole liability at that point when we can fix this right now, as opposed to if we get further down the line and we're able to go ahead and get you something else that you want when you want it, I'm not finna go for that, because that to me it's a mentality thing. You'd rather put yourself in a bigger hole as opposed to fixing what you already have, which is gonna cost a lot less right now.
Okay, I need you to respond because I got a question for you on
that. I hear, but
I feel you,
disagree.
Shannon. I feel you, Shannon, and I like that
because she's going long term. Mm-hmm. She's not short term, because short term would be
get the car fixed, right?
She's going long term. She's setting herself up to where she can do what she needs to do, setting goals for herself. Right. And she didn't ask you for anything.
She didn't ask you for
support.
Nothing. Sucker.
But your support.
You're a creep. You're a creep. You're a creep.
I can receive that.
I receive it. He's a creep.
I receive it, but I still gonna say no. Thank you, Shannon. That's Shannon. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all didn't think we had all. Y'all thought it was a plot. We got all kinds of studio
we got all kind
of
stuff.
Hey, you can be part of the studio audience for $15. Let us know what show you want.
Cash App, $ soundproof hunger room.
And Shaq, because you called me and you said some very disrespectful words to me about being part of the studio audience. Whenever you ready, come on.
He know where we at.
I mean, he talk crazy.
He know
I don't know if he thought it was like the big dude, little dude.
Right.
I put him on his back. I said it right on camera.
Ain't gonna be no food over here though.
I said it.
We just need you to
Gentle
participate.
Giant, but I'll knock you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Y'all shout
that was
out.
just one cuss word.
No, that's my dude. That's my dude.
That was word.
But I would help her, bro, because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? It was a time where, hell, I had to Uber here. Mm-hmm. You remember that? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I had to Uber to work, home, and things of that nature because I was actually saving to get a car. Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to get I had a car in my driveway.
Right.
I refused to deal with that because I knew if that car went down and I put money in it because the car was already shaky, it's like I took another loss. So I decided to take this route for the long term, like the lady was saying. Mm-hmm. That's why I would help her, because I understand that kind of thing. You're a creep. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to say that right here on the show one more time before we move on. Shannon, we're going to ask you what you feel. Shannon agreed with him, so you're a creep too. So I'm not afraid to say that the guest is a creep. This is what I do. But you go ahead and give your answer before we move on. Cause
what you got, Shannon?
I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, she's a creep too. Let's go. Next subject. What we got?
Ralph, you probably gonna feel targeted on this one.
Let's go.
Me, Mr. Afro-Rican,
okay,
and Shannon,
all right,
are advocates of being grammar.
Oh, the grammar police.
Police.
Yeah, man. I'm in.
What I want to understand is why is it that people get offended when you trying to help them on social media.
Let me tell y'all how y'all make people feel. Not me, because I always put the police on there. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
You embarrass people when they just typing. Like some people might be typing and driving.
They smartphones.
Yeah, like anything. Like it could be an honest mistake, but I'm gonna say you, because Crespo don't do it that bad. I ain't really seen Shannon do it. You are like off the chain with it though. Like between you and Tisha, first week we almost got shut down because y'all corrected the dude. We called Tisha all out our name. We had to kick him out of the group.
We
You know what
kicked
I'm
them out
saying?
immediately.
We don't do that.
I think it's the way, especially you, because you not only do it in the group. We be in other chats and he come out of like Superman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Asterisk, whatever you gotta say. You know, I be like, yeah, where this dude come from?
Raised hand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a sense of embarrassment for the person. Like they always feel like you could have inboxed me, and which I don't feel you should do either. You know what I'm saying? You made a mistake. You human. You know what I'm saying? Either correct it and move on.
What if it happens often?
Or just say after the police and keep going. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. It all depends on how much you care at that point. Like me and Flex had this conversation, and Flex was like, "Yo, stop typing how you talk."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And which made sense because I am avid in the group because I am, you know what I'm saying, one of the us three other,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So I understand that on that aspect. Because some people, I didn't realize how serious it was until one day somebody put a meme up, and then it was like some things I don't even respond to because the grammar's wrong. My boy got killed one day because of it. Shout out to my boy June. You know what I'm saying? He got killed one day, and he brought it from his heart, but he added like 8 different words that didn't need to be there. And the police got him. He ain't been in the group since. Come back, bro.
Hey, come back, man.
I got your milk cartons.
Did I do it?
I wear your t-shirt, everything, bro. I need you to come back to the show.
It wasn't me, was it?
Everybody got him there. Hey, I even called Flex. I said, hey, man, just have him take it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was that bad. I said, just have him take it down. But
it wasn't screenshot or nothing.
Oh, see, and I'm bad about that. I blame myself a lot.
Right.
Because I just hit the approve button on a lot of things. Now, if your grammar wrong, you send it to me that way. So, I mean,
right.
I'm going to ride with you because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I think what it is, man, is people just be embarrassed, man.
Yeah, y'all got me a couple times, too. So
I get you. I get you just because it's funny to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I don't got hit a couple times.
Oh, yeah, when you get hit, I think we have a party.
Yeah, I correct it.
What about you, Shannon?
Shannon, what you got on it? How you feel on the people getting offended by the grammar police?
You know, grammar is attractive to me. I'm a sapiosexual.
I don't know.
I'm a demisexual.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, right.
I appreciate intellect.
I'm a demisexual, so write that down.
See these new words.
I'll teach you later.
Okay.
This is college shorthand, but I know what it is.
I know,
Okay.
but these new words, I don't know.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go
Go
ahead, Shannon.
I do it in fun. I do it in fun, but you also know the people who weren't paying attention in class.
Oh shit!
You know, those people that spell wrong.
They got us, dog.
And intentional. You know, those are the ones who didn't pay attention in class. So I just swoop in and just correct you. Just try to help you out.
I mean, the way y'all swoop in though, it be like 6 of y'all same word. Like they got it, y'all. They got it.
I mean, it's just the word and the asterisk.
But you know what's bad about you, and this is what I don't like.
He started that shit.
You don't. No, not even that. He don't post a lot as far as paragraph.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But he always on somebody's shit. You know why? Because he don't want to get caught. And that's why I be on him like, yo, you can't do that. Like, if you gotta be on, especially because you
gotta be active.
You an admin of the group.
You gotta be active.
You telling me you ain't got no thoughts at all to post.
Right.
And then you want somebody back.
Well, that last one he did was pretty bad.
It was bad, and I got like 3 people on my head.
I mean, but you deserve
it. I'm good with that.
Right.
Because if I can give it, I got to be able to.
You don't give it enough to somebody.
So
to get you.
It's more so like I need to make myself more accessible.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So make myself more of a target.
Like I get. Let me tell you how much my boy love me. I get a phone call if mine that bad. He be like,
whoa, like that.
Take that down. You know what I'm saying? Like my phone, he ain't about to hit me like that. He calls me like, hey, we ain't doing that today. Right. We got time. Ain't nobody seen it yet. Take that down. Get that. Take this out. Put that in there. See, some of y'all be cheating though, cause some of y'all got Gramercy.
Well, you got to use
You
that.
gotta
use your
use it.
resources.
It's the thing.
So all I just found out that we all in the same game. Y'all just cheating.
No, I don't use it.
You
but
don't ignore
I proofread.
autocorrect.
We know
Right.
you don't use it because you don't even post like that.
Right.
And my boy come in, he got 6 words. He made sure he is short. He got 6, 7 words.
Yeah, I ain't
he
gonna-
shut it down.
I ain't
You know what I'm saying?
gonna have
Yeah.
a- yeah, I ain't gonna have a-
It be me on there trying to make a paragraph.
Right.
And then I got Talise coming in somewhere.
The
Fake
professor.
fake
The
ass
professor.
teacher.
Yeah,
fake ass teacher. Coming in.
Paragraph queen.
Like I ain't saying nothing. You know, did you understand what I was saying? Yes. To keep it moving.
He
See,
said
that's the
none of y'all
problem.
got a
No.
degree
That's
in
but you right.
English.
Let me tell you why that's a
Writing.
problem. Let me tell y'all why that's a problem.
Okay.
Okay, we should not normalize ignorance.
That's real. I give you that.
Come
We
on.
normalizing it,
And you-
and because it happens all the time, people retweet memes that I be like, what does this say?
It's a meme though. Bro.
So type it yourself. Type it over
Then
yourself.
it ain't the same then.
Well,
Because I don't want to take on nobody else nonsense. So I just
Right.
go
Well,
ahead.
you just did.
No, what I do, I put the whole thing up there so y'all can see who originally came from.
With the
So
picture in
it
it.
wasn't me. As long as y'all know it wasn't me.
He said you still guilty for posting.
Yeah, I just put it out
Right,
here.
you like if I can, and me because I'm an avid reader, we all are. But if it's so grammatically incorrect that I can't understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
I won't even touch those. Like I don't even touch them because I don't even know where to start. I have to do your whole thing over again.
Shannon,
and I don't leave it.
Shannon,
I
you got
leave-
anything to say to
What
this?
up, Theo? What up, Theo?
So
What up,
I don't
Talise?
touch
You,
them.
you rolling with him?
Use
Up?
your resources.
Oh,
Oh,
god damn!
see, there you go.
She looked right at me when she said
Yeah,
that shit.
I ain't trying to leave. I ain't trying to leave my
She
folks.
said,
on stupid.
"Use your resources, dummy."
I mean, we can't take you serious if you
Right.
can't spell.
I'm not trying to leave my folks on stupid, so don't take offense to it.
I
It's
mean,
just-
some of
I
the
don't-
some of the
'cause it's
grammar,
normalized.
some of the grammar proper replies be stupid. So I mean, what are we doing here?
In the comments, I ain't mess with the comments because everybody don't read all the comments. But if your post is just
Now the post, I understand.
right,
Post
I don't
be
correct
terrible.
nobody
'Cause-
in comments.
Yeah, because I mean
Right.
they be hyped, they be
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
and then they
yeah.
be trying to get it out. But
yeah,
if
but the post
I mean,
you set time. You had time to sit down and create, proofread.
yeah, you started this.
Smart-
Yeah, you started
smart
this. That's
text.
why I get my brother
Right.
be on me. Hey, what you over there doing? I tell you what, I'm like, I ain't doing nothing, but I tell you what you gonna do. You gonna take that down because we're not gonna be putting it up there like we talk.
Shout out to Flex.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Yeah,
Flex.
to put a name
Okay.
all out there. You don't even know that man. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, that's how that be going. I be like, God damn. I be like, and so then I go into this mode. I don't give a fuck. Hey, hold on.
Right.
Hold on. 2 minutes later, let me correct this. Ain't nobody seen it yet.
Fix it.
Let me get this real quick. Yeah.
Humility. Take
Hey,
it.
Yeah,
Fix it. Move on.
He
You
be
know what I
on
mean?
me quick. Whoa, hold on, whoa.
Whoa.
Just looking out for you.
That comma too far away from that with that letter, bro. Bring that comma in a little bit.
Space? You got space?
I mean, right, because the King Cal be on, Queen Cal be on it too.
They hitting you for punctuation
Oh
and
man,
everything.
I might not even put a period at the end. My phone ring. I'm like, dog, it's just I'm like, you know what? I ain't about to do this with y'all. Let me add let me add this little period, dog. Be
I
done
ain't
with
that
it.
bad with it.
You go back and get a
So for
period.
everybody out there with bad grammar, I love you. Now these other people around me,
I'm out
We're
here.
here for you.
We out here.
We're here for you.
Yeah, we out here.
We want you to be great.
if I lose,
Right.
if we lose viewers, I know why.
We out here.
Hey,
What else you got,
go
man?
for you too, Kurt. We see you out there.
Oh,
Kurt who?
yeah, what up,
What up?
Kurt?
What? Mr. Clay.
Oh, that's my
Mr.
guy.
Mr. Curtis
Cash
Clay
is- What
from
up,
the
though?
D. From the D.
He is so.
Yeah.
He is so.
What up,
What
son?
up, though?
What else you got?
What up,
Slow
guy?
down, slow hold. I don't even like the way you
They
said
don't like
that.
people to
yeah,
say that.
you
If
ain't certified.
you ain't from Detroit,
you ain't
they don't want you
certified.
saying
Ain't no
what
what
up,
up
though.
those coming
Bro,
out of
I
you.
eat a lot of corned beef sandwiches and stuff.
Okay, we'll
Don't
talk
mean
about
nothing.
that. That's later.
Is
Come
there a
on.
certificate
Yeah.
you got to fill out?
I mean, I'm just saying, you got to be certified. Flex done walk them streets. He can what up though all day.
I got folks in Southfield.
That ain't-
What?
Ask
I
him
used
is-
to do day trips to D-Town.
Ask him, is that Detroit?
Is that Detroit, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
Southfield, Michigan. Why you embarrass me like that?
If he said it, I'm guessing
You know
it's
what I'm
not
saying?
because he wouldn't ask that question if it wasn't.
Is Riverdale Atlanta?
Nah.
Yes, I said it. Decatur, all that's Atlanta. But I don't-
Duluth too.
But I slow down,
No,
bro. Whoa, wait a minute.
We
Outside the
smoking in
perimeter,
Duluth.
no.
Hold on,
Outside
bro.
the
Wait
perimeter, no.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Outside the perimeter,
my boy,
no.
my boy Kerry Colbert, he said, "Hey, He said, if you ain't living in Atlanta.
No T's.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, whatever.
No T's.
Yeah, he say you ain't from Atlanta. You from the outskirts.
You from Noonan. You from Conyers.
Mm.
You.
Y'all are, that's a little,
Perimeter.
That's another show.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep going.
We're gonna change gears. This one's serious though, and it's probably more for you
What's up?
and us. It's outside of the box. Do you all think that having a side person, a side chick or a side dude, could be beneficial to a relationship or a marriage?
Why is that so important to Crispo?
Just because he's only married at the table.
Right.
Would it be beneficial?
So why would that be?
But I said all of us gonna have some.
Don't
input
put me
on
in
it.
your shit, man.
No, this ain't mine. I'm just saying.
No, be faithful.
No, you're not really getting nothing out of that, bro. It's just a headache.
See,
But my man Chris Rock said,
that man don't even mess with your kind of people. Go ahead, but that's not.
"Old coochie gives you headaches, but new coochie clears the mind."
Okay, with all that coochie.
You know, we got people watching.
Okay, with that coochie.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying, all right, with all that coochie, new coochie shit. All right.
Shannon, you been quiet. We
Shannon,
need
yeah,
you-
what's
go
up,
ahead,
Shannon?
man. We got to get
What you got?
up in here.
I do not condone any side pieces.
Sure.
On the other side of the coin, though,
That's what I like.
you know, in all fairness, if you having issues in your relationship and you don't necessarily want to dead it, introducing something new and fresh might bring you back.
A threesome.
No.
No.
Keep it separate.
Oh, I'm too far.
Keep it
Yeah,
separate.
you're right.
Another
I mean, I'm way too far.
Yeah. you're
Oh,
way-
okay. Okay, bring me back.
Yeah.
So we're not threesome, but we introducing somebody with taking a chance to get shot because you out here cheating.
Well, no. You gotta keep it nice.
Man, why are you so
Keep it clean.
extreme? He's an extremist.
Right?
I mean, do your spouse know about this other new thing?
No, come on.
Come on.
It's
son.
It's cheating then, right?
It's cheating. It's a side piece.
Yeah.
So y'all,
That was
y'all,
the question.
Y'all are okay with cheating?
Oh, hold up.
Let me
No,
look.
sir. No, sir.
You know what?
No, sir.
You finish, Shannon, because I want you.
You got it.
You should know because you're the guest. I want you to say exactly what you felt before I respond to this.
All I'm saying is when you step out, most times you appreciate what you have at home.
That's not true.
Dang, that's why.
I ain't going for that one. But go ahead.
Well, I'm along those same lines, and I say that because a lot of times, I'll just say if you're married.
Okay.
So say you ain't got no head in about 3 months.
You always put it on head.
I'm taking the top easy stuff.
that's-
I'm going with
go-
the
go-
easy
go
stuff.
ahead, bro.
Okay,
Go ahead.
You ain't got head in 3 months.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
You used to get it. It's gone now. You ain't get
no
it.
more head.
No more head.
Okay. No more throat babies.
No.
I mean, I did hear the song today. I might as well use it.
So you're not happy at home sexually.
You ain't happy because overhead. You're not happy.
I'm gonna try to finish.
Okay.
So you're not happy at home sexually. You're not being satisfied.
All right.
This is something you talked about. It still ain't nothing changed.
How many times you talked about it?
Enough.
If you talk to somebody and they're there for y'all,
Okay.
come on, take heed to this. Let's
Okay.
work on it.
I need that thing.
Okay,
Go on to finish, right? You got the flow.
so it don't happen. So
Okay.
say you meet somebody on the outside that's cool with your situation. Now you got to be honest with your side. You got to be honest with them.
Tell them, hey.
So they don't step on your toes.
Right.
Right.
Understand
Okay.
what's at stake.
Binding
Okay,
agreement.
sometimes you can go get that release, come home, and you perfectly fine. Everything works out. Just because that's why I use head, because it's very easy, topical. It ain't nothing emotional. It's just physical, whatever.
Head ain't emotion. Go. That's another show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
and it may roll for a little while to the point to where maybe it's not that important to you anymore. But let me work on what I got at the house.
Okay.
Okay. So to me, not condoning or saying you need to step out and do this. That's why I said Shannon
Right.
said exactly what I wanted to say. I'm just in more
She said it in
depth
such
with
a
it.
shorter way, but okay.
Yeah, but because I gave you details, now you have a picture and you've interjected every time I've said something.
I'm really
gonna-
confused, but go ahead.
I don't know why you're confused.
Go ahead, dog.
But sometimes you come home and it might work things out. And if nothing happens, your side, you be like, all right, I'm going to stay home. I'm going to take care of what I need to take
Right.
care of. And things move forward. I had a guy, I knew somebody.
Gave you head?
No.
I didn't know where the show was going.
Red.
I didn't know.
Please.
I didn't know.
I had a friend
Okay.
that tell me that his homeboy had thought that he had somebody pregnant outside of his marriage. He was getting ready to tell.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was getting ready to tell his wife
Yeah.
that the side chick was pregnant.
And he prayed to the devil, and
She got a miscarriage.
She had a
He didn't say nothing.
Yeah,
that
he
made
didn't
him
say
say,
nothing.
"Let me get my shit straight."
he brought us a whole round for that.
Right.
I'll tell you about it later, dog. I'll tell you about it later. Yeah,
So
I'll
I'm
tell you about it
saying-
later.
So
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm not condoning it, but sometimes, especially when you talk to and when paperwork is in play, because as a man, you can't just walk up out of there. You taking half your savings, she taking the house,
Yeah.
the chillings.
That's
all of it.
California, though. That ain't Georgia. Georgia don't work like that.
Not half, but they gonna get a lot. They gonna get a lot
Who
of
just
drugs.
said that?
They
You
gonna get the
faithful?
house. No, they gonna get the house.
How you know? You ain't never been in nothing connected
Every
to a peanut
person
butter and
I
jelly
know,
sandwich.
every person I know that went through a divorce here in Georgia, the lady got the house.
Especially if it's
Unless they
infidelity.
decide to just sell the house. But the one we
That's
got the
heavy.
house here.
She got kids.
Yeah.
That's why she got the house.
It don't matter.
And she was crying.
The bottom line is,
Crespo done threw tears in it. Go ahead.
and then they can't even afford the house, so they turn around and sell it in a year.
$1.
That sound a little personal. Go ahead,
That make
Crespo.
it real personal.
That got real personal.
Good. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Being that I was married and I did step out and I got caught, it ain't worth it, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Slipping on your pimping.
I mean, I was young at it. You know what I'm saying? I was young. A lot of things happened. I was
Okay.
new to my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't catch me now. No, I'm just playing. But no, just going through everything I went through at that time, man. It's a lot of pain, even on you, when you get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been times where I done slept in my car.
Wow.
I done slept at the homie house. I moved out. I mean, just everything. I don't think a side piece is worth nothing if you're married. Even if you in a committed relationship, and the reason I say that, bro, is because I know I've been there. What it can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can change your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Just a matter of you trying to go get some pleasure because you upset at something at the house. You either work on the house and if it don't work, you leave the house completely, or you just you go without, bro. I hate to say it like that, but just going through that, that's something. Besides death, I never want nobody to go through that, bro. Like when you like you said, the paperwork involved, and you get caught,
Right.
it's totally different than if let's say Shannon, my girlfriend, and I get caught, she go her way, I go mine, because we don't live together. It's different when you married, bro.
married.
Yeah, so I wouldn't, bro. Just being who I am now, nah.
So you're a morally pure guy.
Right now I'm single, so I can do what I want to do. But
Okay, so
as if I was married, or even in a committed relationship, nah, I'm past all that, so I wouldn't even do it, bro.
okay.
Yeah, that shit there, man, is terrible. Studio audience got something.
We got a question. Studio audience.
He about to kill you though.
It's all good.
Hey, real quick, instead of going to side pieces, why don't we talk about stuff like counseling? Because when we go to side pieces, I think that's something that we missing something. Something's lacking in relationships, be it
Definitely.
attention or be it head or be it whatever. Why are we not talking about healing instead of actually pacifying for the moment or creating more problems? Why don't we talk about that part?
Because it's real out here. Like dog, let me explain it. Like, I got caught, right? I'm gonna put my bet. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Meet me in the street. You got an issue with me. I got caught, and it affected me in a way of, okay, I had to leave my house but I still had to pay bills at this house because my kids in this house. But it affected my kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They not seeing me until the weekend, things like that. Like, it's a lot that you take on when you do that. Counseling was the best thing for me though. Okay. Like the brother mentioned, go to counseling if it's an issue. If she ain't giving, if it's sexual, you knew what it was. Sex ain't it. We prioritize sex so high and just
That's
in the
a
world.
damn lie.
Let me
That's a damn
finish.
lie.
Let me finish.
Okay.
We prioritize sex so much that it caused us to cheat. And let me tell you why. Because
I agree with you.
You just use oral head for reason you stepping out. You didn't, and I ain't saying you don't think like this, but it's so many other wonderful things that can go on in your marriage that you will let that go because you're not sexually satisfied. That's wrong, considering that you putting it all on the line over some head. Like, if you think about it and say it out loud, bro. I understand everybody got the things they want. I get all that.
And you can't tell people where to put their priorities.
You can't tell nobody,
even though it's
you
superficial.
But you can't tell nobody where to put their mouth neither.
Either way, it's superficial.
I'm just saying though,
Yeah,
like it comes a time, bro, where you got to make decisions as a grown person, thinking with their mind, think with this head instead of this one, especially in a marriage. You know what I'm saying? One thing I realized in my ex marriage that people go through things they might not even tell you about, and they trying to deal with it, and I don't want to use the word victim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not a victim, but you just the other part of what they going through, and they might not even know how to translate that in words to work on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But all you looking at is you want some head.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean, you've been sucking my dick for 14 years. I mean, but it might be something that went into that, bro. That like you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
go to. I tell everybody that's married, man. I even tell my homeboys when they try to go out with us.
Yeah.
I be like, yo, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Because things could happen. I don't want to say it like I'm promoting your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would always tell people, man, go to counseling first. Try to use every aspect, man, before you dip off in them, especially these Atlanta streets, because you can make her up in your mind and go out there and she at the corner. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell a lot of my homeboys, say I'm moving to Atlanta. You're not ready for Atlanta. Your household is too shaky. Because you'll come down here, get in an argument, you be in the streets by yourself. Next thing you know, you a different person.
Yeah.
So I would tell everybody, man, go to counseling, man. Get all the help you can get. And if y'all can't work that out, if you leave your wife or your husband for head, you didn't want to be married. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't enough to take you to the judge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, just think about the decisions, man. I always say, man, my next committed relationship, I know how to be as a man now. Because my first marriage, I went from a boy to a man. But by the time I got to the man, I had fucked up so much that it was over. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say, bro.
That was heavy.
I'm a heavy dude. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you took us all around.
I'm 203.
Can I offer some?
Yeah, come on.
Absolutely.
So if I can save you at
I
least
don't
one
need
counseling session. No, you can't be saved.
Yeah. God damn.
So let me just explain something to you fellas from a woman's perspective.
That's what we want.
If you are not getting what you want as far as physical interaction, know that the woman is connected to the home. And if you aren't doing what you're supposed to do in and around the home, they're not connected for her. Oh, okay. See, the man is here and here.
See, that ain't always true, though.
And there's a disconnect. For us, if you haven't helped around the house, if you've put more on us that we have to carry on throughout the household, the pussy gets dry.
Oh, she used the P word.
Yeah, she went.
The vagina gets dry.
No, use the P word. Use the P word.
It doesn't.
We like
it
that.
It doesn't connect. It doesn't connect. You feel me?
He's not worthy.
So what do you say? What do you say? And just to
Here we go. We can sit back.
what do you say to the man who has a stay-at-home wife? He's 16 hours a day just to provide for this family. Like, he should not, in my eyes, let me say this. Him coming home at 10 o'clock at night to clean anything, to me, it would be absurd.
Maybe not every day, but you can contribute to the household.
If I give you 16 at the job, you ain't left the house in 4 days because I done provided.
Oh, she not working.
Yeah, she not working.
She stay at home.
but that's a full-time job in itself at home.
That's real if it's kids in the house. But if it ain't no kids, it ain't. What full-time job is it?
She's maintaining the home.
My nigga.
She's cooking.
Hold on.
She's cleaning.
Wait.
She's washing your clothes.
Wait a minute. You telling me? you know what I'm saying? If I'm working 16 a day, 5 days a week, only thing you washing is my work clothes. That's at the end of the week though, because I got enough uniforms that last me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Huh? And if I'm a white collar, my clothes going to the cleaners anyway. So that leaves you a lot of time to get these floorboards. I need, a lot of things. I need the room painted. I need a lot of this done by you.
Dang, bro, you want a contractor, don't you?
That's valid.
I mean, dog, think about it. If you at home.
First off, I ain't talking nobody who ain't got no job, so you ain't got to explain to me. Go ahead.
I can't speak from that perspective. I'm not going to be at home.
You crazy.
Exactly. But
I'm not going to be
and that's another thing. If y'all both working, that's different. That's totally different. But if somebody stay at home, either man or female, these days, women go out there and get a job. All she wanted that penis. But anyway, why ain't everything done? And I've been gone all day. I don't like if you got kids, like you said, that is a full-time job. Raising kids, even though if you a stay-at-home mom or dad, is a full-time job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got no kids, what's really going on?
The key is for you to take an active part and make an active contribution to your household, and it's not just financial.
I did though. I made sure the lights was on.
It's not just financial.
What else you need?
I need you to get in the game.
Companionship.
What you mean?
I'm
gonna come home and drop the penis. I'm gonna drop the penis. I gotta go to bed though. I got 16 more the next day. I left my house at 2:00 in the morning.
What you doing on your off day? As
Sleep.
far as to preserve the relationship.
I'm sleeping, dropping penis all day. That's
so
it.
when is she ever getting anything that she wants?
She gonna get the penis.
That's all she wants?
She can get a hug. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing with you too. I understand perfectly what you're saying.
All right.
But I'm just saying, like, where's the compromise, I guess?
It's when you two sit down and you have that conversation about what's important to each other.
But why you cutting off? See that to me, that's like using sex as a weapon. Wouldn't y'all say that? Because if I ain't getting no sexual activity because, you know what I'm saying, you cut off the sex.
Well, what she's saying is that if
That's not what I asked you, but all right.
Well, no. From the beginning, her first statement was, if something else ain't working, this ain't gonna work. So that's just like saying, throughout the day, if you have not flirted with me, if you have not done anything to take care of anything to whatever it was that attracted me to you, because a lot of times when it comes to women, it's about security and knowing that things are going to be taken care of,
right,
and then the physicality. So if you take all that away from it,
right,
this pussy ain't going to get wet. So that's what she just said that.
Oh, she said that.
She just said that.
It ain't going to get wet?
Not like you want it. Not like you want it.
Right. She might deal with it for a little while.
Say that one more time.
Right.
Like you want it.
She'll deal with it for a little while, but then after a while, like you said, you come home, you whip it out. You want her to jump right on it.
Whatever y'all say, she right. What y'all say? No, I'm just playing.
So, but anyway, yeah. But let's move on because I got one more.
No. He's married.
Right.
We have to talk to him on this. We have to talk to him.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
we got one more. We got to touch.
Ask me.
Oh damn, we over a minute. Damn, we've been on a while.
Yeah, we got one more. No, you answer that one.
Yeah,
and then we got one more subject I want to touch, and then we can roll.
If I work 16 hours,
just period. Don't put on the 16.
Yeah, don't do the 16. Just
okay. Put on 16 if you need to.
Apply it to your life. Do you both work?
yeah,
Yeah.
I both work.
So then you tell us.
You would know that if you watch the show.
Look at this guy.
Go ahead. What was
You got one more time.
What's the question, man? Just read the question off. You lost me.
what was the original question?
Right.
I don't even know no more.
I'm like,
I really don't.
I don't even know no more.
and I'm sure they want my perspective from a married man.
Oh my god.
Damn, what happened? What was it?
I don't know. We'll type it
It
out.
wasn't on there. It was.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's move on to the
I've
other
been
one.
drinking.
Go ahead.
Now this other one was in the group, and we got a lot of responses from it. It was asking some dude. It was one of them memes where a dude said he was married for 4 years, and his wife, they had one child together, but she had 2 prior to that, and she asked him to adopt.
Okay, I remember that.
The other kids. What's y'all thoughts on that? And he was like, he don't know
They
should
married?
he do it or not. They've been married for 4 years.
Right.
4 years. Now, it didn't say how old the other kids were.
It don't matter.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead. And then I'll talk on what the comments said and what I feel.
I'm gonna end this one.
That's cool.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know you can talk on this one.
Yeah,
I know you can talk on this
I'm
one.
gonna end this one.
What you got,
I said it depends on how old the kids were. It depended on how old the kids were, if he's gonna stick around. You know, a lot of people jumped on and say, "Well, he contemplating divorce already. He already planning a divorce." I said, "No." She, marriage is about compromise, right? So she's got to respect his decision if he doesn't want to agree to adopt those kids. You know, you should be thankful you got a man hanging in there with you, with these kids.
I don't know if you use the word thankful.
Hey, he said what he wanted to say.
Hey, I
wasn't gonna touch it.
You asked
I wasn't gonna touch
I mean,
Thankful.
we 40 in our 40s or whatever.
yeah.
I mean,
I ain't say
the
you mad at
pickings are
yesterday,
slim.
bro.
I mean, it's hard to find.
Pick it slim for you, bro. You better look at this face.
Hey, don't make her spit her drink
Look
out.
at the skin a little bit.
You know, you come to a relationship with X amount of kids, man. You know, your stock ain't up there like it used to be.
That is, go ahead.
Shannon, you got it.
You ain't got nothing?
You ain't got nothing?
Nothing at all?
Really? Or come back to her.
Come back.
No. I'll finish this one. You go right ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
There should not be an expectation for your spouse to adopt your children. As long as he provides, in my opinion, that's enough for me. My children have a father. You came along and you've joined the family. That's great. You've provided. You've, treated my children as though they were yours. I don't need that piece of paper. Period.
Okay.
Sir, go ahead, sir.
I had a lot to say because I'm going to go off of what was happening in the group.
Okay.
But even in the post itself, there were a lot of things that left out. Like she just said, if the kids have a father, which came up, he's supposed to be doing that anyway. But let's just say, hypothetically, he passed away, right? So say now I come in, I'm married to you for 4 years. We got a kid and you already got 2 other kids.
Okay.
Another thing that was missing was the age of the children. So if I am actively raising these kids from toddlers to whatever, then I don't care if I'm going to take care of them from the time they take their last breath because I have taken the responsibility to come in and say that you are mine as a child. So, but a lot of people was like, well, he shouldn't be responsible if they break up and this and that. And it all had to do with money. I don't care about money when we're talking about somebody that I'm raising. Money is not a factor at that point. The factor is that I have taken you in and I love you and I want to see you grow and I want to see you do what you need to do from here until you die. Whether we together, whether me and your mama together or not, that's what I took on when I was raising you as a child.
Sure, you're right.
So that's why I said either way, if she said I need to do adoption, I'll go for it. But again, like you were saying, it's not a necessary reason. But the post left so many things that was open. You know what I mean? It left a lot that was open. So you got it.
Let me tell y'all the story. 17 years ago, I met a woman. We hit it off. We la land, whatever. She had 4 kids. I married her. I have no kids outside of being married to her. I have 4 kids. Y'all know I say that all the time. I got 4 kids. I remember when we got married, my son came to me and was like, I want you to adopt me. These my kids are they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Very well-rounded, whatever. We did a great job. And I told him no because he knew who his daddy was. His daddy was in his life still. You know what I'm saying? But they looked at it as my mama changed her name. I want to change my name. So the kids don't understand the dynamic that, everything that goes into that. Like y'all all said, only thing I disagree with you, there's not a need to adopt kids that's not yours. I got 4 children. I don't have paperwork on none of them. I've been divorced 6 years, and they still my kids to this day. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, she was 9 months when I met my ex-wife. She's 17 now. She calls me daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a need. The adoption thing happens. It never really, in my eyes, it never really needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because it's all about what you give these kids at the end of the day. If you adopt kids, they don't even know it unless you tell them. You know what I'm saying? That's really a business decision when it comes to adopting kids because it's not needed. You know what I'm saying? If you love these kids, I don't give a damn how if you love them because you with their mom and all that, if you take on this responsibility, take on that responsibility, but understand it's for a while. I tell a lot of men that date women with kids that want to go to the next level if they ready or not, because it's a sacrifice and it's an understanding that you got to have that these are not at the end of the day your kids. And you can treat them however you want to in love and all that. Kids always know where they came from, and they always got an unconditional love for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had many days where it was hard. You know what I'm saying? When I had to listen to my kids call somebody else daddy that ain't been around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But it happened. I worked through it. I still love my kids to this day. You know what I'm saying? They know who took care of them, and it is what it is. I don't have no regrets. But I don't think having a piece of paper to say, yeah, you belong to me, because that's all for tax shit, man. Ain't no other way around.
Yeah, I didn't say it.
That's all for tax shit.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, let's be honest. That's
if
all.
it was put to you as an ultimatum, in that sense,
then I need to ask you a question. If you telling me I have to adopt your kids, give me the benefits that I get out of it, because I don't understand the benefit of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless because what it's gonna come down to is money.
It's money.
Yep.
Right.
Vindictive about who the dad is. He wasn't there. Whatever. So you want to make sure you take him off the hook. Because at the point that you adopt him, you take him off the hook. He done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a financial decision that I think is based on your feelings for the other person. So you want me to take all that on, because I'm a good person. Because what happens in life, and I hate to say this, people might disagree. We can talk about it on the show. The good dude catches hell, while the bad dude gets an easy ride. Gets an easy ride. You know what I'm saying? So that's nonsense to me to give somebody an ultimatum about adopting your kids.
Y'all know what that means.
Really brought it home, bro.
That's a real subject for me, because I've been through that.
Right. I knew he was gonna go deep.
Yeah, that's real for me. You know what I'm saying? We'd like to thank our guests.
Shannon, Christopher. She real active in the room, y'all. And that's why I had to have her here. Real active in her.
I got one question for Shannon. You posted a book that we read.
You cut that off already?
We gonna keep rolling.
We read, discussed, move on to another book, discussed half of that, and you was ready to read that first book.
I felt it was so good we needed to read it again.
That book was not
nice
that good.
Response.
It wasn't that good. I wanted to tell you that.
Great response.
But I'm gonna let you figure it out for yourself.
Everybody who's on watch now, the vote is in. Contagious is the next book we reading. You got roughly, I'm gonna give y'all a week to get it, but we gonna start reading it as soon as we can. We'll see y'all soon. But Killer Music, I got something for real.
Okay.
The NFL showed his life again.
I had that on the card.
And they hid the fact that a lineman for Seattle, he beat the hell out of his girlfriend because she wouldn't bow to him. They interracial. That's y'all thing. They didn't report it. I remember when Ray Rice went through that thing with his girlfriend. She was of the same background, and he was on every channel every day, all day. SportsCenter covered it umpteenth many times. Stephen A. even. He had a lot to say, but this time nobody said anything on that level.
On the hush hush. And he got waived. He didn't even get like
they what they doing. They leaning on he's bipolar, and he didn't take his med, which is his responsibility. Abusing women, period, is wrong. I don't give a damn. They white, Asian, Latin. You know, my sisters, the queens, the first queens. Let me put that out there. Of this world we live in. But the fact that it was covered up because he was an NFL player, I'm gonna put it out there the way it need to be said, is an issue. The Super Bowl coming. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of us gonna sit around. I'm gonna include myself. We're gonna sit around and watch it. But I just want to ask everybody one time: when is it gonna stop for our black women, and when are us as men gonna protect them because this is nonsense
Right.
and it has to stop. I am the 18th.
It's your boy Caliban, Sean.
And the Afro Rican. Peace, y'all.